Okay, so the first section of this says algebraic. That means to write an equation, okay, so to speak. So 9 squared, okay, is just going to be written as 9 squared. Or you could write 9 times 9. Either of those, they're both equivalent, okay? But you are not writing 81. And I know that you're going to be tempted to write 81 because 9 times 9 is 81, but that's not right. We're writing an expression. We're not evaluating, okay? I'm going to just do 2 just because. So it says a number. So a number can be any variable. Okay, so in this case, we'll just say n. Divided means divide by 7 is, so is always means equals. Okay, in this case, it says is equals to 45. Okay, break them apart piece by piece. Okay, so it's really n divided by 7 equals 45. That's our expression. Okay, we are not evaluating. Evaluate means solve. Okay, we are not evaluating. We are writing the expression. Okay, number 3 says the product of x and 6 is 22. What does product mean?
Multiplication.
It means multiplication. So it says the product, and I'm going to use a dot for this one, of x and 6 is means equals 22. Okay, so essentially it's saying x times 6 is 22. Okay, x times 6 equals 22. Is means equals. Can I scroll? Go to number 7, the next page. Okay, these are all going to be in the form of b plus mx. Okay, where b is your starting value and m is your frequency. Okay, so it says the piggy bank contains the $55 and $2.50 is added each day. Write an algebraic expression. So how much did we start with? 55, and we added $2.50 each day. Well, added is pretty self-explanatory, so it's going to be a plus $2.50, and I don't care what variable you use. You want to use X, Y, Z. We can use D for day, okay? And that's what your answer should be like. It's an expression, okay? It says algebraic expression. That means we're not solving, okay? There's a difference between expression and evaluate, okay? So this is your answer. Look at number 10. It says you lose $18 every day in 8 ball. Write an expression. So how much do we start with? So think, what happens on day 0? Have you played any 8 ball? No. So what's our starting value? It's 0. Okay, we haven't lost any money. We haven't played at all. It's day 0. Okay, and then if you lose $18 every day, is there any plus or minus?
Minus.
Minus, and then we got $18 every day. So it's going to be 0 minus 18D. Okay, go to the next page. I'm going to do all the even ones. Okay, 12 says parentheses x minus y parenthesis cubed, and it says our x equals -1 and our y equals 1. Okay, we're going to just start writing stuff in. So we got a parenthesis. What's our x value? Okay, instead of x, well, our x is given, and it's -1 minus our y, and our y is 1. Close it, cubed. Okay, and then you need to do your order of operations. So our order of operations, we do this stuff on the inside of the parentheses first. So -1 minus 1 is going to be -2 cubed. okay, which is going to be negative 8. Okay, 14 says k minus j plus 3. Okay, so instead of k, our k value is negative 2. We carry down the sign, minus our j is negative 3. We got a plus sign, and then we got a 3. Okay, what's a minus minus?
A plus.
So you got negative 2 plus 3 plus 3. Okay, so negative 2 plus 3 plus 3, negative 2 plus 3 is going to be 1. So this part is going to give me 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. Okay, I got JH parenthesis J plus H. So our J is 5. What's it mean if they're right next to each other? JH. It means multiply. Okay, so if you write 5 and then H is negative 2, what's it look like? Well, it looks like 5 minus 2. So make sure somewhere you note 5 times 2. Okay? Or use parentheses, something that's going to let you know to multiply. And then we got J plus H, so 5 plus negative 2. Okay, we need to condense that very last parenthesis down to where it's just one digit in there. So positive 5 minus 2, or 5 plus negative 2 is going to give you 3. Okay, so 5 times negative 2 is going to be negative 10. Times 3. Well, 10 times 3 is 30, and I got a negative, so negative 30. Let's scroll down a little bit. Okay, go to the next page. The last page on here is combining like terms. So if we look at 17, we got a 4 plus 3a plus 3a plus 7. What can we combine?
3a.
The 3a's. Okay, so if we combine the middle ones, I got a 3a and a 3a to give me a 6a. Okay, well I've used this one and I've used this one. What do I have left?
The 4 and 7.
Yeah, and those ones can be combined because they have no a's. So 7 and 4 is going to be plus 11.
Does it matter which order you put them in?
Absolutely not. So if you put 6 or 11 plus 6a, I still count it right because it is. Most people say do the one with the variable first, but that's just being petty. Let's do 20. So 20, it looks funky, but it's really just distributing. Okay, so 20 is just distributing. So you need to say boom, boom. So you got negative 1 times n, and what's in front of that n? What number is in front of the very first n?
1.
There's a 1 there. So negative 1 times 1 is going to give you negative 1n. And then I got a negative 1 times a negative 3 to give me a positive 3. Okay, the last one, let's do number, I guess it doesn't matter. We'll do number 22. Okay, so our first thing we need to do is do what?
For 22?
Yeah, 22.
Distribute.
Yeah, we need to distribute first, so you gotta boom, boom. Okay, so negative 9 times 1 is gonna be negative 9. Negative 9 times positive 4 is gonna be minus 36x. And then this plus 7x we haven't done anything with, so it needs to come down over here, so plus 7x. Okay, and we say, well, you should only have no more than 2 terms. On any problem that I give you for this example, okay, you should have any more than 2 terms. You could have 1 or 2, but definitely not 3. So we have 1, 2, 3. That means we are not finished. We need to keep combining. So I can combine these x's. So negative 36 plus a 7 would be 29. So negative 9 minus 29x. Okay, I don't want to like freak you out or anything because there's not much more, but I did not hit everything that was on the quiz on this worksheet. So tomorrow I'm going to try to get it to look like a quiz, but it may not. Tomorrow's going to be like those rational, irrational, whole, integer numbers at least. But Thursdays will definitely, it will look like a quiz. Okay, that's what your quiz will look like. So that will give you a good idea what it should look like time-wise. Today was just a review on